Hello, I'm Derek, your Dungeon Master, and welcome to the World of Vala. The World of Vala is a homebrew actual play tabletop podcast. And welcome to the 4th season of the World of Vala. We've done it.
Yeah.
We exist. We're corporeal. It's not just an audio podcast. If you're still listening to this in the audio realm, great. We love you.
No shame on that.
But there's a new dimension, and you could join us here.
Hello. As always, I'm your host, Derek Jean-Baptiste, the Dungeon Master. With me today, we have...
Oh, are we introducing ourselves? Yo, if you've been here for 4 seasons, I hope you know us. Hey, I'm Asia. I play both Ezra, Hearthstone, and Adeshina Talon.
I'm John. Are we saying our character names?
Yeah.
And I'm also playing Rookander.
Hi, I'm Sam, and I'm playing Santana, and also... No, I'm so sorry. I'm just playing Santana.
That was accurate.
Yeah.
You got that right.
I was like, and I'm like, who else am I
Nailed it.
playing?
And I'm just happy to be here today.
So, it's been a long time coming. We've had this in the works for a while. We haven't told anybody. I'm surprised I haven't let it slip. But...
Hey, we have a form. You might see it.
Live World of Vala. Live recorded World of Vala.
Yeah, not live. Just
It's not
video.
live. Maybe we'll get there one day, but right now, you're going to have to be satisfied with this. This is great. We're having a great time.
So, going off that great segue, before we get into the actual Dungeons & Dragons role-playing element, we'd like to shout out one of our sponsors, Found Familiar Coffee.
Yes.
Started following us. I personally don't drink coffee, but Sam does.
I do love their coffee.
Yeah, she's
Asia
liking
does.
it. This is the Bali Blue Moon flavor. They've got tons on their website, foundfamiliar.com. So go ahead and check them out. Use the promo code STEW.
Eastu.
ESTEW. Is there a hyphen in that?
Nope, not at all.
So the promo code is just ESTEW.
Yep, ESTEW.
How easy is that? So go to foundfamiliar.com, use the code ESTEW, and you can get 10% off your order for coffee.
And it supports the show.
And it supports the show.
It's a win-win.
So,
And it supports your caffeine addiction.
we're finally here. Episode 69. The thing is, I heard the nice, and I was just like, oh god, that's episode 69. Peace Tournament. We're finally here. We're finally here. The time is here. The time has finally come. The peace tournaments have finally arrived. We've been talking about this since the first season. Like, literally, the only reason I made this show was for the peace tournament.
Yeah, since before I was even in the show.
You have all done copious amounts of training. You have all experienced blood, sweat, and tears. And it's time to get this party started. How's everyone feeling? You're going to tell me as your characters, how's everyone doing right now? Asia.
Ezra, feeling fine. Battle is her natural habitat, and she thrives under this sort of pressure. She's so excited.
Yeah.
Adeshina. Battle is not her natural habitat, and so nervous. Oh, baby girl, so nervous. Ooh, we're anticipation. Not in the good way, in the nervous way.
In the nervous way.
Butterflies in the stomach.
Yeah.
But we're here. Hopefully we'll live, all of us, or maybe one of us. Who knows?
Rookander's doing pretty good, going off of that downer. He's been doing a lot of training lately in like physical fighting, so he's gotten a lot more competent at that. And he's learned a couple new spells, a couple new combos with some of his teammates, so he's looking forward to the tournaments.
Okay. Santana?
So yeah, Santana is also in Adeshina's like feelings. It's like, yeah, nervousness, afraid of death, etc., etc. We have someone on our team that can bring her back, but not in a good.
Do you want that?
No.
Yeah.
If I die, burn me.
Ditto?
I don't know
Ezra
if-
dies? Burn me.
I don't know if we've ever talked about this as a team, but burn me.
Are we
Yeah.
just like making eye contact behind Rookander's back? Like,
We got a death pact.
So yes,
Cremation.
so she learned some new runes, and she's also learned some new like techniques. I don't know if we have to talk about this now, but she learned some.
There's a nice segue because actually I was going to have you guys tell me what you learned in the past 6 months of training.
Cool.
Just for the audience knows just like generally where you're at right now.
Coolio.
It's a long list. Do I have to say everything, or can I compact some stuff?
Compact it.
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe just the
love
highlights.
That. Okay, so starting with the Deshana, she has delved more into her rune making, rune stylings, and also her druidic spells, and a bit of what she learned in expanding on what she learned in the Druid Academy. So she has a handful of runes she can do. She can do her spirit shield to hopefully shield her and her allies from, harm. She's been working on kind of a new experimental spell. It's called a spell. Boom, I remembered. A new kind of experimental spell, which she hopes will go off without a hitch. And aside from just what she learned when she was with Valor, just some basic working on medicine, insight, perception, stuff like that.
What about Ezra?
Oh yeah, Ezra is a powerhouse and has only been trying to get buffer. So she's been working on her hand-to-hand combat, working on her warden.
Fighting
style?
Yeah, thanks. Warden weapon style, thank you so much. Picked up boxing, picked up flow, working on some earth magic to hopefully help with AoE and defense of her squishy little team.
Her very squishy team.
So Rookander's learned a lot. This section, my voice didn't crack. That was weird. He's learned mostly some physical fighting techniques. So flow and flow times 3, which basically serves as a way to like quick buff him up, but it's going to have a toll on his body. So it's something you got to be careful about. He learned more about runes, how to read runes, and how to do a couple new runes, which I think should be interesting for like delayed magic. He also learned mostly just some new earth spells as well. So the big one, Azel's Creation, which lets him summon earth weapons, which would be useful for him to use now that his scythe is at the bottom of the ocean.
It's been 6 months, Rookander.
Build a bridge and get over it.
No. I want to build a bridge down to it so I can get it back. I love that scythe.
So Santana.
So Santana has learned, she learned a new training thing. God, what is that called? Blade Singer. In Blade
A new
Singer.
tier.
A new tier in Blade Singer called Mesmerize. Do you want me to explain? Cool. She also learned Lightning Rod, which is a Mira?
Lightning spell.
A lightning spell.
I think.
Yes. Violet Whirlwind, she's learned some runes, all the tier 2 runes, because she didn't have that much time. So healing, explosive, paralysis rune.
Okay.
So, got a little something under her belt. Oh, she's also learning Avis's Kiss because I really like the theatrics of the name.
Okay.
A lot of runes.
Except for your meathead over here.
So, all of your characters have experienced 15 hours of training for the past 180 days. You're all stronger, you stand firmer, and you all deserve a reward. So, through vigorous training, all of you have gone up to level 5.
Hey,
Nice.
you know what that means. Health.
So again, and give you guys time to do that as I continue talking.
Sure.
Throughout your training, the 3 members of the Cabal and the 1 member of Team Adeshina by herself over there, you guys all have your own like knight commanders that taught you attacks, taught you techniques. They trained you for the past 180 days. Because of that, you get perks from being trained by these people. So, the 3 of you are trained by Arcane. Arcane is not a powerhouse. Arcane is magically strong. So, put a point up in, add 1 point to dexterity,
Nice.
intelligence, and wisdom.
Oh God. Fire. Oh no. Never mind. I thought I finally got rid of that +0. It's still there. It's still very much there.
So 0.1 in terms of like the actual physical number, not like the
Like the
Yeah,
ability
so if your
score?
dexterity was 10, it now becomes 11.
Coolio. So dexterity, intelligence,
Wisdom.
and wisdom. Dope.
And for hell, I forget from the last time we've done this. Is it everyone uses a D8?
Yes, you're gonna roll 3.
D6.
It's a D6.
D6.
So you're gonna roll 3 D6.
Okay.
We get another one every 2 levels, right?
Yeah.
Ah, dang it.
6, 6, 3. So I got 15.
Sweet.
I got 13.
10. How ridiculous. Oh, yeah, that. Oh, what's your numbers?
New health is 59.
My new health is.
Got
Hold on.
that.
Hold on. 46.
Alright.
That's
What's
it.
your new health? Meat bag.
Oh, wait, plus Constitution. Oof,
Oh, I
got
forgot-
13.
Forgot that my Constitution modifier. Technically, 61.
59.
45. I went down one.
Adeshina,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
you were trained by a person who is actually physically fit. So you go a point up in strength, dexterity, and constitution.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yes.
Question. So my wisdom went up from 19 to 20. Do I add another point to what I add to my rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went from
Yeah.
19 to 20, it's now a plus 5.
Dope. And then with everything else, you have to wait until you reach the odd number. I mean the even number.
Even, yeah. The even number determines the
Dope.
modifier.
Coolio. Coolio.
Sweet. You guys learned a lot. But it doesn't just stop there. You also, your knight commanders, as all knight commanders should do, they broke down training to you individually to work on what you personally need to get worked on. So, we're going to start with the Cabal, and we'll come back to Adeshina. Santana, you've learned a new attack.
Ooh.
Well, a new technique called initial release. So, as a bonus action, you access a fraction of the power within to activate your Draconic nature initial release. Entering into this state reveals you as a Draconic to everyone that can see you and anyone who can detect magic. While in this state, your appearance becomes feral, almost demonic, and you gain the following benefits. So think of it looking at, you know, like when you lose control as a Draconic, you look just like that.
Oh.
But she keeps her mind,
Yeah.
basically? Sweet.
Oh.
Okay, so
shoot.
smart hole.
So, all spells you know, all tier 3 spells and below you know are reduced in mana cost to 1 point of mana.
Ooh.
Your movement speed is increased by 10 feet. At the start of your turn, you regain a number of hit points equal to your constitution modifier. And you have an advantage on strength and dexterity checks and saving throws.
Okay, so, and I assume that you're going to send me this.
Yes, I'm going to
Perfect.
send this to you.
I'm like,
How long is that active for?
4 turns.
Okay.
Ooh,
That
that's
is
cool.
Does it cost anything after she...
Mm-mm.
So she can just...
Turn it on and off?
No.
Yeah.
Is it a one-time use, or is it just 4 turns is up and she can just activate it again?
4 turns are up, and then you have to take a long rest to.
Okay.
So once a day, basically.
Coolio, coolio. Can I? So it's 4 turns, just so I can turn on and off. Need be.
Yes.
Coolio.
But once you turn it off, that's it.
So, so you can't turn it on for 1 round, then turn it back off, and
Yeah.
save the rest for later.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
4 turns all at once.
Ah.
Yeah.
So, Ezra. Arcane tried to teach you the same technique, but your Draconic powers don't express themselves like a normal Draconic. So you have a condensed Draconic initial release, where it stays circulating within your body. So your unarmed strikes deal +1 damage die of your level. Your strength, dexterity, and constitution increased by 2. You radiate a bright aura, and it's a bright light for 10 feet and a dim light for another 10 feet. You and creatures within 20 feet of you have disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Interesting.
Rookander. Yours is a bit more involved.
Mm-hmm.
So, Arcane didn't know how to train a god seed.
Yeah.
Especially a god seed of death. It's just like, I don't want to just plop dead bodies in front of them. So, he meditated with you. Arcane sat down, and you went through mental exercises together. So you were able to learn one thing from this. It's a technique called Glimpse of Death. When you lay your hand on someone's head, you see a brief vision of how they would die. You have no idea when or where they will die. You just know how they die.
Okay.
It's a thing that can constantly change. Because time is ever moving forward and no one exactly knows the date. But you have that ability now.
Okay.
Finally, you gained a new follower.
Yeah. We talked about this a little bit beforehand.
Yes. The legend of a god seed that can bring people back to life. The tale of the new god of life is spreading around the world. It hasn't spread far enough to get you a lot of followers, but you got one.
Mm-hmm.
That follower doesn't realize you're the god seed of death.
Right.
And it's a follower that our fans may be pretty familiar with. Alice. She's an assassin that appeared in Season 2 of the World of Vala. You know nothing about Alice.
Yeah, no, Rookander, not heard of her at all.
So, I want you to tell the audience the story of Alice as you've known her.
Sure, yeah. So you want me to basically recap what happened?
Yeah, basically recap what happened.
Okay, so Alice approached Rookander, and she basically announced who she was, and she was a follower of him as the god of life. And Rookander, seeing the opportunity and knowing that she's an assassin, decided to kind of roll with that a little bit. So he sent her on a mission of some political intrigue. Do you want me to mention who specifically?
Yeah.
Okay, so he sent her to attempt to assassinate Prince Remus. And what he did was he used a sealing rune to seal his Raise Dead spell in just a small disc and gave that to her with the goal of her giving him the disc, killing him, and then him being immediately raised from the dead, which would then give Rookander the ability to, at any point, sever his connection to Prince Remus, killing him instantly again. And the goal was to somehow use this in the peace tournaments to his advantage, hopefully sparking a war between two nations for reasons that might become more evident later on.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Spectacular. He's a terrible person.
Rookander's
Okay, Adeshina. We can finally get to your boon. So, Adeshina has learned a technique called geolocation. You can always tell where you are because you feel with the earth itself. You cannot become lost except by magical means or like being in the air when you're not connected to the earth, you know?
Yeah.
Finally, you learn healing.
Oh, for realsies?
You learn you learn healing magic from your good friend. You have learned to use healing magic, however, it is somewhat inefficient. As an action, you can spend an amount of mana points up to or equal to twice your level. A creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to the number of mana points you spend. So you're level 5, you can only heal people for 10 points of mana.
That's pretty cool, though.
So, I'm going to be real. You will have to remind me, because that went past me very quickly.
No, you're okay. I'm going to copy and send this all to all of you. I'm a good DM. So, we got all of...
Good.
We got all of that out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it is the 30th of Frostwane. That's the World of Vala's version of December.
Ooh.
The day before the peace tournament. All of you have traveled with your nation to the ultimate neutral space, Omen. Omen is a large snow-covered country located to the northwest of the land of Earth that is populated by monks as opposed to knights. It is known for its strong military and distinct culture that emphasizes familial piety, honor in battle, and the noble path of the warrior spirit as applied through hand-to-hand combat above all else. Due to its inaccessibility and distance from any of the other 5 nations, Omen has remained neutral throughout past wars. Due to this, the remaining leaders of the nations have decided to host the peace tournament at this location this year. Normally, peace tournaments are held between one of the 5 nations, but there's been a lot of unrest, if I can be quite honest.
Yeah.
And no one feels safe holding it at another nation right now. So, all of you are currently in your rooms preparing for the peace tournament ball. Only the contestants of the peace tournament can attend the ball. For many, it is their last night before they lose everything. With that in mind, be merry, have a great time. The ball is also the place where you actually find out what you're doing at the peace tournament tomorrow.
Okay.
So, we're going to start with the Cabal. Are you guys attending the ball?
Baby boy, you know.
It's called the Cabal.
Oh,
Tell
all
me.
they do is ball.
We kind of have to.
So, sorry, go ahead.
I was like, before we start heading to the ball, Rookander wants to prepare some healing runes for the fighting tomorrow. So you can have some of those and not use tomorrow's mana. So I'm just going to pull up my spellbook real quick if you guys want to do the rest of it while I set up the healing runes.
Oh wow, I was gonna.
So Rokander's just gonna be like studying.
Well, he's going to go to the ball.
party.
He's going to go. He's going to study
yeah.
there and look at people.
Are you guys going to dress up for the ball?
Oh,
Baby boy, you know I'm dressing up for the
we
ball.
are balling it. The real question is, do we match?
That's what I was
Or do
gonna
we
ask.
stand out?
I wanted us to all not match, but to be coordinated outfits.
Like a thread of similarity between
Yes.
all of them, but different enough that it reflects all of our Yes.
Fitted. You try to be fitted, as the kids say?
Okay.
He said?
Anyways.
Do the kids say that?
Or do a lame adults. Jury's out. Anyways, yeah, we're just gonna. Rokander, would you resist if we just picked out your outfit for you?
Yeah.
With you in mind.
Rokander's going to wear what he always wears.
Okay, but what if we gifted you with something that just tied you into this?
Yeah, Rookander is not going to do that.
What if we?
So what if I just sleight of handed that onto you?
Are you
without
going
your
to sleight of
consent?
hand dress him like he's a toddler?
If he refuses to be dressed well like a toddler, then I guess that's what we have to do. Because you're not going to go out there embarrassing us.
And I'm gonna assist.
So, wrong character sheet. Okay, my sleight of hand is. So I got. Go ahead and roll, Sam, because I will need you.
Ooh, I got 3.
Okay.
Rookander, I need you to roll.
I got a 12. So.
Crit fail.
Does that mean we completely choose your outfit? Because that would be nice.
I mean, I thought this was kind of just for fun, but you're the DM, so if you want to make that real,
That's all
and
you.
they force dress him.
I would like Rookander to be forced dressed due to his critical one. So I said, so it shall be.
And they'll edit some sparkles, and then we transition to John wearing an evening gown.
So, what are you guys gonna put Rookander in?
I was just planning to have him do something just a little dressier than cloaks. You normally have cloaks, right?
Just black clothes.
Yeah,
Just
it's
yeah,
more
a
stylish.
massive black fabric.
We were gonna have a stylish black cloak, maybe a little bit more frill, maybe a pop of color to tie into our
Yeah.
the
It's-
collective team color.
So-
And then
what's the collective team color?
I don't know.
Now you gonna cloak
You wanna
that
go
up.
You
gold?
want, you want to do gold?
I wanna do
Gold's
gold.
classy. Gold goes with black. Gold goes with whatever I'm wearing. So
Coolio.
yeah. Like a navy blue over here. I'm
Coolio.
thinking.
It's
Almost
the World of
midnight.
Vala version of New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The 30th of fire.
Frostwing.
Frostwing.
you get a nice cloak that's stylish, but not too stylish, because we know you'd be uncomfortable with looking too nice.
Well, I'm so glad you care about Rookander's comfort as you forcibly dress him.
Well, it wasn't going to be that bad. You just decided to be a baby about it. So, with nice gold highlights and gold accent colors to match this gold accents and Adeshina, to match the gold accents in Ezra's.
Yes, and I will be wearing a full sequins ball gown. So that you all match. We have to be consistently matching throughout the team.
So, Rookander, I want you to roll a d20. So, if you get an even number,
I did not.
if you get an even number, you look great in this outfit. If you get an odd number, you look terrible.
I like that option.
It doesn't match his complexion. It looks bad on him. But it's all you got.
Wow.
You know how like some people could put on suits and they don't look good in suits?
I've never seen anyone that doesn't look good.
Rookander doesn't look good in suits.
He's the one. He's the one guy.
We didn't put him in a suit. We just put him in a nicer version of the cloak he always wears.
Seeing this, Rookander's gonna grab his old clothes and he's just gonna storm back to his room.
Sorry, bro. We tried. And she just like loosens up her tie a little bit and just ignores him. She's like, I look good. We made an attempt.
So, is that all the preparation you guys wanted to make before going to the ball?
Because we can't bring weapons to the ball, I assume.
Oh no, you can bring weapons.
Interesting.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Bring all your weapons.
How big is Soul Eater? It's like a sword.
It's a sword.
I can't compact it.
You can do what Wonder Woman did in like Wonder Woman, where she had the dress.
It's
She had
in
the
her
sword.
back.
Yeah.
Just put it down the back of the dress.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
slice my dress up.
She didn't do it.
Okay.
Well, she was still wearing her armor underneath, and her armor is a thing for it.
How? I've never seen. And I didn't even watch this movie. I'll do that. I'll bring Soul Eater.
Okay.
To show off.
Ezra?
So I ripped the sleeves off of my nicer clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And I oiled up my arms.
Okay.
I take it back.
Tastefully.
I'm not gonna bring the sword.
Okay. Roll for tastefulness.
Just like I'm going for a light glisten, like 14. What are we adding to that?
With performance,
Yeah, performance.
Ooh, that's delicious. That's an 18.
Then yeah, it's tasteful.
You want to touch me.
Rookander?
so Rookander's gonna be a little sneaky. One, he's gonna change back into his old clothes. Because you guys did a terrible job picking out stuff for him. It looked awful, apparently.
Well, Rookander looks awful, so
You know what?
Which is fair. He does look awful. So Rookander, okay. Is there any place where I could find ash? Like just a
Like
or like
soot?
soot or something. Like something that would make a mark.
Oh, like a fireplace? Or-
Yeah, probably a fireplace.
Yeah,
There's a fireplace in the ballroom.
See, but the thing is, I need to do it before anyone sees him.
we just go outside and rub
Is
some
it-
dirt on you.
Is there something else in his room that might be able to leave a mark?
Roll an investigation.
Can I make you look even more tired?
Crit fail.
Yo!
I got a room? I didn't know about that.
Oh, okay. So you look out a window that's in your room, and you see something brown on the floor, and you're just like,
I ain't touching that. I ain't touching that, Eric.
He's
I got
brown
14
stuff.
intelligence. And I got 15 wisdom.
wait, I wasn't done. And then you're just like, this seems like a good idea. So you're gonna open the window, you're gonna crawl out the window, you're gonna walk up to it, and I need you to roll a perception.
I was just looking for stuff. I was gonna put it on my face. 14.
14. You hear a whistling in the air. Do you try and look for it? Do you?
I realize I've now crawled all the way outside, and that seems like a really bad idea.
It's cold.
It's kind of cold outside.
It's snowing.
I'm going back in.
You're not gonna follow the whistling?
No, I'm going back inside.
Okay. So, do you shut the window?
Behind me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you lock it?
I do.
Okay. What do you do now?
Okay, let me try and look at if there's something in my pack I could use. Okay, so are there other, like, torches or sconces in, like, lighting up the area?
No.
No? How is there light in the room?
So, the World of Vala is not just like your typical fantasy world. It's run on like rune-generated power to kind of like...
Okay. Sorry, it's been a while since I've actually thought about the logistics of lighting and such in World of Vala architecture. Okay, then yeah, I do want to look around the venue for a fireplace. So while I'm doing that, we can go back to the other Cabal members.
Oh, this is a lot more extensive.
Do you guys
that
just...
was riveting.
Do you guys just leave them?
I mean,
Can we force him to just bring him with us?
like, are we trying to make a statement? He looked bad in the clothes. I'm like, it's like, woo, solidarity, but as long as we don't, like, if he's not into the ball, I'm not going to let that cramp my style.
Because he's going to go to the ball. It's just he wants to do something ahead of time. So I'll tell you guys now, because players' knowledge. So Rookander wants to make a small, like picture, like a form on his forehead, basically to give him an excuse to tell people, oh, this is like a cultural thing. Here, let me touch your forehead. And he wants to try and see how everyone's gonna die from the peace tournament.
Oh,
Why don't you do it in
that's
blood?
Really...
Yeah, why don't you do it in paint or something?
Yeah, why are you...
Well, I don't think there's just paint
Oh,
lying
well, why don't
around.
you ask your
but
fellow...
you're looking for ash?
Well, yeah.
We
it's
just
like a
came in
ritual.
your room to dress you. You could ask for, like, I don't know, some lipstick?
You guys actually share the same room.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I was saying ash seems more ritualistic as opposed to just like, hey, this is a very important ritual to me. Can I just put lipstick on your forehead?
I mean, how charismatic are you?
Maybe 16 charisma.
I mean, like, people are
Get some
dumb.
eyeshadow, you know? Get some black eyeshadow.
Yeah.
But roll again for...
Yeah, now that you know what he's going
Yeah.
for. 7, would that be just investigation?
Yeah,
Can I
I thought that was another one.
Can I help him look?
9 for investigation.
Okay,
Do you tell us?
you smell fire coming from a room. So someone's room in that vicinity has what you're looking for.
Okay, can I go over and knock on the door?
Yeah.
We're right here!
What?
Your teammates are right here. We can help you.
Yeah, do you guys want to go on the quest for fire?
Well, I mean, if you told us, maybe, or we could just find something easier.
So you knock on the door. No one's answering.
And I definitely smell fire behind this door.
Yeah.
Is it a very exposed hallway?
No, not quite.
Okay. I don't want to go breaking into people's rooms. For a second, I was about to see if there's anybody in there, but I don't want to go break into someone's room. So instead, I'm just going to try and find another way to touch people's foreheads. Because I feel like this is really derailing the and I'm just going to probably just walk up to people and be like, hello, and just touch their foreheads anyway. And be like, that's how I say hello.
Hello.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go to the regular ball.
Okay. So now we're going to shift to Adeshina.
Hey.
Okay. It's you and your two teammates. One was your formal dragon companion.
Yeah.
The other one is a former permanent fox.
Yeah.
So you just got the whole animal menagerie.
We're a motley crew.
So are you guys going to the ball?
Is Avery gonna be there?
You don't know.
I didn't get to ask him or anything.
Mm-mm.
Do I know where their room is?
Yeah.
Can I knock? Can I? Well, I guess I should ask my teammates. Yo, did y'all want to go to this thing?
Valor kind of like glances at you, shuts their head up, and kind of just turns around.
Is he even dressed?
No.
I'll take that as a no. Santos?
Santos transforms into a fox. It just like bounds on top of your head.
Okay, we are in this together, I see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go see what Avery's up to.
So you go, Avery's room is also in the same hallway. And as you're walking out your room, you're seeing like this really bizarre group walking down the stairs. There's like a really buff woman with blue hair. There's like a weird pale guy who's like wearing like really ugly robes. He seems like he smells. And then there's like a woman who's dressed in a sequin gold dress. Like, you can only assume they're here for the peace tournaments, but it's just like, there's such a bizarre crew.
I can't talk.
I mean, yeah, you have a dragon and a fox on your team. So, Avery's room is also in that same hallway.
Cool.
As you walk up to it, you smell smoke coming from the room.
I knock?
There's no answer.
Okay, is the door locked?
No.
We're just gonna open it.
Just gonna open it?
Just open it like a crack, like, hello?
Oh my god, help me! Please! Please!
She like panics and flings the door open and tries to see what's happening.
There's a guy currently held upside down, his head like barely above flames.
What? Like just a bonfire in the middle of the room?
Yeah.
Who is this dude?
Do you ask him that?
Can I look for like context clues, please? Can I roll for perception?
Yeah.
Or just investigation or something that will like... So, gonna go with perception because that's what I said first.
Gonna roll to help.
I love you. So, I got 4. Oh yeah, that's just straight up 8. That's an 8.
It's an 8.
Oh, plus
2.
10.
So, you don't know who this guy is. You can tell Avery, Remus, and Catherine were once here. You can tell by the handiwork that it was them that tied this guy up.
Who am I to like undo that?
And then you can also see below your feet that there is a do not disturb sign, as if they attempted to put that on their door, but it must have fell off as they shut it.
Okay. In that case, I guess I'll just ask the dude really quickly, and then as she picks up the sign, she's like, who are you?
I'm here for the peace tournament. I'm here for the peace tournament. I just want to go home. My team is outside in the ball. I just want to leave.
What's your name?
That doesn't matter. Just let me down.
Okay. And she's like, well, if you are not going to tell me your name, she slowly starts closing the door.
Wait, no! My name is...
So you're paused for a while. I'm assuming that means you're not about to tell me the truth. And she continues to close the door?
No, wait. I was an assassin. I was sent to kill Avery. But just let me down and, like, I won't try and kill her. I'll just leave.
So your name is...
We don't use names. We only use code names.
But you have a team, so...
I was adopted as an orphan.
Okay.
My family never loved me.
So she closes the door and she puts the do not disturb sign on top. And she writes a note that just mentions slow roasting some, like, I don't know. We're slow roasting...
A pig?
Yeah.
Okay.
A pig. Don't mind the smell of fire. Friggin' vessel of, I don't know, Zavar in here. It's just something we do. And we go back, and now I have to figure this out. So...
Are you going to go to the party?
Yeah, we gotta go to the party now. I guess I put on, like... I take 2... No, we're not... Why would I change? I'm gonna put on a nice vest.
You're going to put on a nice vest?
But we're gonna cover it with the same cloak she always wears, so it almost doesn't matter.
So as you re-walk out of your room, Santos is a fox, is wearing like a little bow tie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
We changed. It's like,
So as you're walking out, you're getting close to the stairs. You hear a Adeshina?
Sparrow
I haven't seen you in forever.
and you.
Do you happen to know where my team is?
No, I don't. Did they even want to come to the party?
Oh, I'm sure Julia went to the party. Fenris probably went out to like eat or something. I fell asleep because I ate a ton of eggs today. Because, you know, you gotta keep that protein.
I wouldn't know.
And you, Sparrow, was once shorter than you.
Has that... I'm short. Has that changed?
It has.
How tall is he now?
He is about 2 inches taller than you.
That's not saying much for anyone.
He is now, like, built. You see the muscles rippling as he's just, like, laughing his really dumb laugh.
Well, that's pretty impressive, I guess. I'm heading downstairs.
He's also wearing a bright orange suit. Think Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I've never seen Dumb and
I've
Dumber.
never seen that either. I'm assuming it's just a tux.
Yeah,
It's
it's-
bright orange.
Yeah.
But like traffic cone orange?
Yeah.
So think a tuxedo, but orange.
Oh, well,
There you
done.
go. Yeah.
Accomplished.
Thanks, Sean.
So, should we go to this shindig?
Yeah.
And he walks with you to the party. You guys get to these beautiful ballroom doors. They're like diamond encrusted, stained glass, showing the neutrality of Omen for the past 10,000 years. And Sparrow kicks the door down.
Okay. This is fine. How big is the door?
The doors are about 13 feet high.
Oh, okay. And is anyone behind the door?
Oh, no. Yeah, there are.
Does the door like come off its hinges and fall down, or
Mm-hmm.
is should we are there people crushed underneath it right
Some
now?
of them.
Can we? Yo, Adeshina's just like Sparrow. There are people.
Sparrow
Open the
walks
door.
over the doors. So everyone better get in line now. Stick your butts out. I'm going to kick each and every one of them starting tomorrow. But today, and he grabs like a drink and he like chugs it. Today, we're going to party.
Except for the people you crushed underneath this door. Sparrow, get back here. Help me lift this up.
Roll to persuade him.
18. What the heck?
Oh wow, that did not work.
Adeshina, you gotta live a little. We can die at any point. And then as he's saying that, there's people like, my leg! Oh my god!
We're
I'm in
dying.
tremendous amounts of pain.
We're dying at this point.
Okay, if talking to Sparrow isn't gonna work, can we just like talk to the nature in this piece and be like, yo, can we
Roll.
can we do either put the doors back up or like something? Why is that embarrassing? Okay. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's a wrong one. No, we have the same one.
Yeah.
We're good. So that's actually a 14, if that makes a difference.
Yes, the doors go back up.
Thank
And as you fix the doors, you notice that you and Sparrow are now the center of attention.
I hate this so much.
And so now we're going to pivot to the Cabal. You guys just saw two really short people kick down a door. How's that making you guys feel? They also just threatened to kick everyone's butts in this room.
So Rookander's really curious about Sparrow. He looks kind of like a threat. He did literally just kick down this door and start bragging about how he's going to win. So Rookander, are there just like drinks just around that you
Yeah.
can grab? So Rookander's going to grab a drink, and he's going to take it over to Sparrow, and he's going to hand it to him and say, good luck in the fight tomorrow. He's going to hand him the drink.
Oh, thanks, weird dude. And he chugs it.
Now, one moment, you have something on your forehead there. And he's going to reach up, and he's just going to touch Sparrow's forehead while he's drinking the drink. Let me get that for you.
It's like when you're giving animals some water, and then when they come over to like drink it, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna pet you now.
So, what you see in this vision, similar to how Santana, when she lost control, she looks like an animalistic monster. You see Sparrow dripping with energy. He looks obviously older. And he has a hand, like someone's cut off arm.
He's just holding a severed hand.
And he's beating someone with it.
Can I see who?
Yeah.
Who?
It's you.
Is it in this bar?
No.
Okay.
Like I said, he looks older.
Okay, yeah. So like a couple years older?
Yeah.
Okay.
You look terrified as he's beating into you.
I'm assuming it's my severed hand he's holding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you're being beaten to death with your own arm.
That's fun.
It's wild. You expected to see like an actual like vision rather than...
Yeah. I kind of thought I'd be seeing him be beaten to death, not me, so that was a little surprising.
So, as he's beating you to death, a figure looms behind Sparrow.
Okay.
It's a figure that looks a lot like him. Long, black, curly hair, scars all over his muscular body. And with a large sword about the size of Sparrow, he cuts Sparrow in half.
Oh, wow.
He bisects Sparrow.
Okay.
And that's what you see.
Wow. So Rookander's going to quick move his hand off his forehead, and then he's going to just say, yo, one more. Well, good luck. He's going to turn around and walk away.
Hey, you!
We'll turn back around.
Did you get it?
Yes, it's gone now.
What was it?
It was a small piece of dust.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it was a bug. You know, I hate bugs, dude.
It was not a bug.
What's your name?
Rookander.
Rookander. I'm Sparrow. I'm going to be one kicking your ass all this month.
Okay. And Rookander's going to just turn back around and walk away.
Santana, Ezra, you guys are still at the shindig.
So, seeing that encounter, I am going to... Can I perception roll? Like, is there like... Cause I want to find out information about my competitors.
Uh-huh.
Is there any way kind of scout the room, try to mingle a little bit, try to get to know everyone a little bit?
See who's like the toughest.
You won't be able to get to know everyone.
Not everyone, but...
Like, roll a perception. I'll tell you who you see.
Coolio.
I'll be helping, because help. So I won't be helping that much. But I tried.
I got a 20.
Didn't need to help.
So, you see 5 different people who you're scouting out to be, like, pretty powerful.
Coolio.
You see Neil Hart, you see Neil Atlas, a member of the Atlas royal family of the Land of Fire. You see Lisa de Rosa, the new vessel for the god of thunder, Mira. You see, sneaking around the fringes of the party, Avery and Remus.
And I don't know what Remus and Avery just look like.
Yeah, they're pretty
status.
famous.
Coolio.
And then finally, you see Lance, the Dragon Master,
Coolio.
also hiding and sneaking around the party.
So, I'm gonna go for Remus.
Yeah,
And
go for
are
Remus.
Remus and Avery like...
Together, yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna go for Remus and Avery. Gotta get the bundle.
2 for 1.
Ezra's just was like, yo, what? She has. Is the food here good?
It's like 5 stars. Like, Chef Ramsay of the land of
Yeah.
cooking. He provided the cooking for this. He provided the catering for this endeavor.
Chef Goradun Ramsay.
Anyways, Ezra's got like a platter of like just a smorgasbord of all the meats, and she's like gonna follow Santana like, yo, you want me to be at a distance? You want to take care of this by your own, or you want the twofer? You want the duo on this?
I think I can handle both of these attractive young competitors on my own.
Okay, I'm coming with you.
So you walk over there. They're not looking at you. They're not talking to you. They don't care about your presence.
Snubbed.
Wow, what a great start. Okay, so I just see them sneaking around.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just coyfully just be like, oh, so what are you guys doing at the edge of the party like this?
Remus looks at you and snorts.
Can I roll a charisma
Sure.
before I do that? Before I get a snide remark from royalty?
Ezra's like a couple, like, she's like at least a person back, but she's gonna help out while she's
Ooh,
stuck with
I got
me.
a 22.
Yeah, you beat my roll.
What was your roll?
15.
Cool, yeah. So 22. Charisma.
You getting the charisma answer from Remus, we're sneaking around, which means you shouldn't just talk to us.
And why is that? Why are you sneaking around?
Because we're dealing with matters of state right now. Did that answer your question?
Partially. But how about instead of dealing with that, let's enjoy ourselves because we are all competing in the peace tournament. Come dance with me. And I'm gonna roll for charisma. Because
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to rub elbows with the prince.
Uh-huh.
Because my status is now a princess. I can only is this danger or is it supposed to be romance like?
Who knows?
There we go. That's a bit more romantic.
That's romance lighting.
So Ezra's just kind of like watching an amusement.
And I'm also gonna use
From rolling to help.
persuasion. So I have a 18.
I'm not much help.
17.
Woo!
That's close.
Avery puts her hand on top of her head. Oh my god. And Remus, go. Just go. And then Remus sighs and stands up and extends a hand out to you. So you finally get your dance with your prince.
Yes.
So you're dancing. He's not talking.
He's not talking, so I'll just bring up. Since Santana has a dancer background, I'm gonna try to not show some moves. I'm gonna do some twirls. I'm gonna be like, hey
Do some
Remus.
dancing. Better than what I just
Sorry. So Remus, how well do you move? And I'm on the battlefield, and it's be seductive. Pretend it's seductive.
Roll.
Oh wait, I'm still talking to Avery. I can't help.
I got a 15.
16.
He's not into it.
Might be a better dancer than you on the battlefield.
Ooh.
Excuse you. Is that so? What do you specialize in? Every single time that I'm using these seductive words, I need you to imagine me being seductive.
I pour my man into seductive moves.
Can I put my man into seductive moves?
I don't think you have to.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah, just roll.
That was close.
You're not as close as this one.
So I got a. Can I ask also put for persuasion because it's a question? So I have a 14.
I got a critical failure.
Cool. Ugh.
So, as you're dancing, you sense a connection forming between you and Remus.
Connection.
You feel a spark.
A spark.
And as you look deep into his red eyes. They burst into flames, and it's like you fall into them. And you see the girth of his power.
I would use a different word.
Cool adjective, okay.
Not what I'd go with, but it works. It gets a point across.
And it's not like you realize you're not just dancing with Remus Atlas, Prince, next in line for the throne of Zabar, the land of fire. You're dancing with Zabar, the god of fire himself.
Now?
Right now.
Right now?
You're dancing.
Well, not like physically. It's just like
Okay.
you can feel his presence.
Okay. Cool.
You can feel God in this ballroom tonight. So as you're lost within that, Ezra, you got stuck with Avery?
Yeah, I guess it's me and Avery and this delicious platter of meat I'm holding.
Uh-huh.
So Ezra's just like, yo, what's up? What you up to? You want some? You look like you're out for some hard work tonight.
I tend not to take food from an assassin.
That's cool. That's cool. Probably some good practice. So,
Is there
heard
something you
about me.
want?
I got what I want right here. Is there looks more like there's something you want. And we're gonna roll the charm? Okay. Yeah! Yeah!
So you beat me.
I did.
You did. So is there something that I want?
Yeah, what do you want? What are you after tonight?
I want to fight.
Ooh. With tomorrow having such a full course ahead of us, something must have happened to keep Avery Phoenix skulking on the edge of the ballroom. Pray tell.
I'm not skulking.
Okay.
I'm looking for people like you.
Handsome. There aren't a lot around like me.
Treacherous, venomous, weak, hiding behind shadows instead of facing someone head on in a fight.
Avery was so ready with all those descriptors.
I see. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying really hard not to medicate. You wound me, Avery. Pray tell, what brought you to this state on such a joyous night? Boinking! Wait. What you got?
You
What
still
got?
beat me. You still beat me.
Well, that's close.
That was close.
Yeah.
You still beat me.
Both got 17s, but that modifier.
A friend of mine was poisoned by an assassin from your guild. I see that you're here for the peace tournament. I see you're representing the land of wind. If I found out that you still have any connections to your assassin's guild, I will tear the land of wind asunder to get to you.
Avery, baby. Such promises. Don't worry, though. I was on sabbatical. Charmin. Got 12.
We'll see. And they walk away from you.
Ezra blows a kiss. It's like, I hope you find what you're after.
Rookander.
So Rookander wants to look around at the party, and he wants to find someone kind of in the middle who looks like the next biggest threat, like the biggest powerhouse that he could also kind of casually make his way over to. So that's a 15 for investigation.
You see Remus.
Well, so Remus is kind of in the middle of interacting with Santana. He wants someone where they're kind of towards the middle. So the next biggest person after him.
There is a tiny person moving through the middle of the ballroom. They're trying to get to Avery.
When you say tiny,
she's short. She's like, how tall is Adeshina?
I hate you. Probably like 5'3", 5'4".
okay,
So tiny.
just a very short woman. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if Rookander picks her out as the next biggest threat, he's gonna want to like kind of intercept her on her way. And basically, what he wants to do is when he's close enough, he wants to like fake trip a little and just like throw his hand up and like accidentally touch the back of her head.
Roll a performance.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was 8. Coming from behind her though.
You are from behind her, so you're at advantage.
That's better. 15.
No. I rolled a 15, and I'm guessing for me it's perception.
It's more like dexterity because the thing is
Oh,
he's
shoot.
falling either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, get away from me,
So he's not like
you weird dude.
falling over, but he's like tripping forward.
16.
Minus 15. So.
Oh man. I wanted you- well, actually, Rookander gets a plus. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, can I, while he's like fake falling, can he throw out his other hand and like try and grab back her hand?
Whoa!
Yeah, go ahead.
Your advantage.
19.
Woo!
Do it.
Yeah, try to roll to beat it.
Okay, so then that actually would be 22.
Yeah!
All
Okay. You put a hand on the back of her head. And you see she looks like she does now. Like, so it doesn't like a lot of time has passed. And she's currently taking on the 3 members of the Cabal by herself. And she just gets him like killed by y'all. Like, you guys kill her.
So like, is she wearing the same clothes?
Not as nice of a vest.
Okay. And does it look like we're in kind of an arena, or where are we?
You're in a snow-capped forest.
Snow-capped forest.
Yeah.
Okay. So probably somewhere nearby. It's snowing. Okay. And who deals the final blow?
Santana.
Santana? Okay. And there's no one else around Adeshina?
No.
Okay, good to know.
So someone just touched you in the back of your head.
I'm very sorry about that. I just tripped.
And Adeshina just... When you... Just a question. There's a lot of fro back there. Did you, like, grip? Or were you just like,
No,
oh,
just
no.
like running the hand past, just enough
So,
to get the touch. For the
Don't
vision.
like that. Don't like that at all.
Would you prefer me to grip on?
Like, I prefer you to touch me. So, Adeshina whirls around and just fixes you with a glare. Because who does that? Who does that? Who does that?
I tripped.
And she just stares at you. And she's glaring. She doesn't have anything to say. It's just like...
Rookander's gonna keep walking away.
Hey, you!
God, who's that?
You see Avery bounding over. Adeshina, did this person touch you?
Yeah.
Hey, jackass! What's up? You touching people?
I tripped.
You tripped, huh? Well, you can say that to my fist!
It's Avery. It's not. He's...
What's your name?
Rookander.
Who's your teammate?
He points to Ezra and Santana.
How would you do that?
You guys better watch out. There's now a target on your back.
Remus!
Remus, get over here!
Ezra's just like, what the...
I'm so...
What the fuck? I just narrowly missed that that shit. What?
She asked him who his teammates were, so there you go.
Yeah, you lie. You lie.
God.
God damn, what the
I was
fuck,
dancing
man?
with the prince.
Adeshina, however, is just like, why are the people around me so loud all the time? It's like, it's fine, Avery. It's cool. We don't need to make this a big thing.
Rookander.
Okay, it's being a big thing. It's being made into a big
She
thing.
puts her hand out.
Why are you offering to shake my hand?
You told the truth. I appreciate that.
Okay. It quickly kind of pulls hand back.
And then she grabs you by the head and places her forehead against yours.
Does that count?
No, because that's your hand.
Can I? While she does that, can I then put a hand on my head and one on hers?
Can I roll to just like slap his hand?
Yes, roll and then...
Why are you doing that? She's got her hand on my head.
Dude, you're being weirdly touchy, and I don't like that.
She's touching me.
Yeah, I don't control the Avery.
You don't control me.
But you getting grabby all of a sudden just because she touched foreheads, that's weird. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I mean, to be fair.
Roll!
What is that?
16?
Should I re-roll
I
that?
think you should re-roll that.
Because that is, like, what is that on?
Oh, is that a...
No, it was just, I moved the paper.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Unless I got my other hand.
No, she blocks your hand.
On both sides?
Yeah.
Where is she? Where is she standing? Is she behind me?
Even though she's much shorter than you, Adeshina like jumps up and is like, and then just like frees the hand.
With the same hand.
So, Rookander, you gain a +5 to mana.
Like now or just?
Yeah, to now.
No, I mean like forever. Or?
Forever.
Cool.
What is?
So my boon for you telling the truth was you looked a little sick, so I healed you.
Thank you.
No problem.
I appreciate that. He's gonna stick his hand back out.
Can you quit it with the touching? Dude.
I'm gonna let you roll for it.
Alright.
You could roll to block it.
The first time was an accident. Now you're just being weird. And she says that. And I got a 17.
Okay. You ready to go, Adeshina? This party sucks.
Yeah, I have some questions. I was really only down here to find you.
It's cool. It's a full moon tonight, so I can't really be out too late.
Oh, respect. Do you want me to hang out?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Okay. And Adeshina's just kind of like looking at you. She didn't say it, but she's kind of pissed that you touched the back. She's kind of pissed that you touched her. And then you being grabby after that was just kind of like, I don't like this. This is weird.
And then yes.
Oh no, I was gonna ask, was Remus and Santana still like...
Yeah, you're still like intoxicated by power.
Coolio. I just didn't know how that... Yes, go on.
So, as Adeshina and Avery are leaving the party, a trumpet goes off.
Oh, that's so obnoxious.
As the 5 different rulers of the elemental nations walk forward. I hope you guys had a wonderful ball. Draken steps up in front of everyone. I see that it's been very exciting. I hope everyone's had a good time. Tomorrow will be the first start of the peace tournaments. It is a test. The category of this test will be interrogation. So prepare for that, however you may. And I hope everyone survives. And that's where we're going to end the episode for today.